welcome your family members and friends who have come here today to share this joyous occasion with you. I also want to welcome Mr. James Hackey and the Courthouse Singers who have kindly agreed to participate in this ceremony. I would also like to extend a special welcome to the students from Rogers Middle School and their chaperones that are here today to visit the Eagleton Courthouse. We are glad that you are here. Naturalization ceremonies are one of the most meaningful official duties those of us associated with the federal courts ever perform. I'm very pleased to have with us today the Courthouse Singers to sing America the Beautiful. Will the Courthouse Singers please come forward?
You are always welcome to sing with us. We don't care if you sing the right words or not.
Oh, beautiful for spacious skies, for amber waves of grain, for purple mountain majesties above the fruited plain. America, America, God shed His grace on thee, and crown thy good with brotherhood, from sea to shining sea. Oh, beautiful for patriot dreams that sees beyond the years. Thine alabaster cities gleam, undimmed by human tears. America, America, God shed His grace on thee, and crown thy good with brotherhood, from sea to shining sea.
Thank you. I'm very pleased to have with us today Mr. James Hackey to offer his thoughts on this occasion. Mr. Hackey practices immigration law at Hackey Law Practice, which he manages along with his wife, Amani, who was born in Egypt. He received his bachelor's degree and his law degree from St. Louis University. In law school, he was editor-in-chief of St. Louis University Law Journal. He has practiced law since 1997 and has focused solely on immigration law since 2007. Hackey Law Practice is on a mission to help 10,000 immigrants become U.S. citizens by the year 2030. Mr. Hackey and his wife live here in St. Louis with their 3 sons and 1 daughter. Mr. Hackey, please come forward.
When I think about immigrants, I think about sacrifice. I think about the sacrifices that each and every one of you made to be in that seat today. I think about the sacrifices of your mother and your father. I think about the sacrifices and all the hard work of what it took for you to get here to be with us today. I grew up 10 minutes from here. I worked 5 minutes from where I grew up. I've had it easy as an American, as a natural-born citizen. You had to fight for everything that you have. And I want to talk about the sacrifices. My father made sacrifices. My father worked so that I could go to college and so that I could go to a good high school and I could go to law school. My father and my mother made sacrifices for me. But when I have immigrants come into my office every day and I see them reaching for the American dream, I know that they're doing it not just for themselves, but for their children. And I know you. I honor you. And I respect you. And I welcome you on behalf of the United States of America today. Humera, I know you. Maya, I know you. Chana, I know you. And I know the sacrifices that you have given to be here with us. If you could all please do me a favor. If you could please close your eyes, all the naturalizing citizens, if you could please close your eyes and think back to when you were in your home country and when you were thinking about maybe, just maybe, I could come to America. Maybe I could get a visa to study or to work or to visit. Maybe I could become one day a lawful permanent resident in the United States. And then maybe, if you dreamed really big, you dreamed that one day you could become a U.S. citizen. It's a long, long journey that you've been on. The Chinese philosopher Lao Tzu said, "The journey of 1,000,000 miles begins with a single step." And I might have messed it up a little bit, but that's the gist of it. You can open your eyes now. I know the sacrifices that immigrants make. I work in an office with immigrants, and I want to tell you a few of their stories, because along with sacrifice comes stories. And I wish, the judge will pass the mic around and you get to introduce yourself, but I wish we could hear all of your stories. I wish each of you could get up here and tell your stories, but because we can't do that, I'm going to share some stories about immigrants that I know in my office, people that have touched my life. When I opened up my law firm back in 1997, I hired a 17-year-old young lady from Bosnia. Her name is Adela. And I didn't know this story until very, very recently. But when she and her family fled Bosnia during the war, they went to Germany, and she was 6 years old, and she had to stand out on the corner and basically beg for bread. And that young lady, when I hired her, she was working at the mall, at South County Mall, and she was finishing up high school. Since that time, she has received her associate's degree, her bachelor's degree, and her master's degree in human resources. She now runs my law firm. We have 15 employees, and she's the boss of everybody, including 4 lawyers. When I think about sacrifice, I think about my friend Hanif Wadawala. Hanif is a very good man. I know him from the mosque. I see him very often. He came from Pakistan with his wife, and he sacrificed, and he worked. He helped build the mosque out on Weedman Road. And Hanif did that so that his son could sit here today with you as a U.S. attorney to swear you in. I think about the sacrifice of Marwan Hamid, who works in my office. Marwan grew up in Tikrit in Iraq. And Marwan liked to watch television, in old 1980s television shows. He learned English by watching Remington Steele and Miami Vice. And when Marwan had the chance, Marwan was in Tikrit one day, and he came into contact with some U.S. soldiers. And it was because Marwan had been watching Remington Steele and studying English and working hard that he was able to communicate with those army officers. And they offered him a job as a translator, which would be very dangerous for people living in Iraq. Marwan took that job and worked as a translator and went around with the special forces in Iraq helping the United States. Later, Marwan got a job at the Iraqi embassy in Iraq, in New York City. And then he got his master's degree in New York while he was there. He actually hired me to file an asylum case for him and another case for him based on his having helped U.S. forces. And we were able to get Marwan a green card. And Marwan works with us, and he is literally one of my best friends, one of my favorite people in the world. And it's only because of his sacrifice. And the greatest example I can give you of all of sacrifice is my mother-in-law. My wife, Amani, came to the United States in 1979 from Egypt. She landed in Chicago in the middle of the biggest blizzard that Chicago had ever seen. So she went from the hot sand to the snow in Chicago, and she had never seen snow before. Her father was able to come to the United States because he was a physician, and the United States wanted physicians in the United States. her mother was in Egypt and she sold every piece of gold that she had. She sold every piece of property that she had so she could take Amani's brother's hands in Amani and bring her to the United States. Amani's the hardest working person that I know. Amani is very intelligent. She got her bachelor's degree from the University of Illinois, and she got her law degree with me at St. Louis University. She and Adela now run the office. I just do my law practice and they run the show. So I've seen sacrifice. And in combination with sacrifice, the other reason that you all are here is because of our immigration laws. The law allows people to come to the United States in various ways, but to get a green card, there's really only 4 ways. You can get it based on a family member who sponsored you. You can get it through employment. You can get it through this thing called the diversity visa, and you can get it through if you apply for asylum. And those are because of the great laws that the United States has on the books. We have laws that say if a U.S. citizen falls in love with someone overseas, then they can sponsor that loved one to come to the United States. We have great laws that say if you are physically present in the United States and you fear persecution in your home country, then you can stay in the United States and eventually get a green card and citizenship. If you're in a war-torn country, you can apply through the UN to come to the United States as a refugee, and you too can become a citizen. And if you have an employer, if you have skills, and the employer wants to sponsor you for a green card, then you too can come and get a green card and eventually citizenship. So it's only because of those laws and your sacrifice that we're able to do those things. And that's it. And I bet if we went around the room, we'd have people sitting in these seats because of those laws. Those are real laws that have real impact that allow you all to be here today and allow us to welcome you to the United States. Now those laws are under attack. There are some who want to do away with what they call chain migration, which is really a derogatory term for family immigration. There are those who want to do away with the diversity visa and say we have too many people from those poorer countries. We don't want people coming on the diversity visa anymore. So as you become a citizen here today, and as you take that final step through the golden door, the door of the United States, please do not forget to reach back through that door and help whoever you can come achieve the dream that you all are achieving today. I'm so happy to be here with you. I'm so proud of you. I salute each and every one of you, and I can't wait to see the steps that you take and that your children take as they become part of this American dream. God bless each and every one of you.
Thank you. Now would Assistant United States Attorney Dalman Wawala please come forward to make the motion of the government.
Thank you, Your Honor. May it please the court. On behalf of the United States Citizenship and Immigration Services, and in accordance with the Immigration and Nationality Act, it is my privilege to present for your consideration 51 petitioners for naturalization representing 23 different countries. Each petitioner has shown to the satisfaction of the Secretary of the Department of Homeland Security that they have resided within the United States during the period required by law, and that during such period they have been and still are persons of good moral character, attached to the principles of the Constitution, and well disposed to the good order and happiness of the United States of America. On the basis of our interviews and investigations, I move that you accept them to take the oath of allegiance and grant them United States citizenship.
Thank you. Before I grant the motion, the government's motion, I would like for each candidate for citizenship to please stand and tell us your name and country of origin.
Lakshmi Anantarayan.
Hi, my name is Lakshmi Anantanaran. I'm from India.
Thank you.
Alex Prasad.
Hi, my name is Alex Prasad from Bhutan.
Shua Zhang.
My name is Hua Zhang. I'm from China.
Chiao Ming Zhang.
My name is Xiaoming Zhan. I'm from China.
Homera Tharak.
My name is Sumera. I'm from Pakistan.
Xu Yo Tan.
苏玉潭 China.
Maya Magara.
Hi, my name is Maya Magar. I'm from Bhutan.
Henry Stavroskis.
Hello, my name is Henry Staraskis. I'm from Latvia.
Awo Dire Gayo.
Hi, my name is Hawa Gui. I'm from Kenya.
Saba Devaya.
Hello, my name is Saba and I'm from Ethiopia.
Hong Zhen Hu.
My name is Hong Zhen Hu from China.
Kelly Diane Oliva.
Hello, I'm Kelly Oliva. I'm from Canada.
Zaid Tarek Al Zavid.
My name is Zaid Al Zubayd. I'm from Iraq.
Iman Ismail Ali Al Shams.
My name is Iman from Iraq.
Marilyn Michelle Welch.
I'm Marilyn Michelle Welch from Canada.
Kosiwa and Supui.
I'm Kosiwa Ruspe. I'm from Togo.
Yolanda Parker.
Hi, my name is Yolanda and I'm from Mexico.
Dinu Gopal Rao Chilakala.
Yeah, my name is Venugopal Rao Shilakala. I'm from India.
Alicia Underwood.
I'm Alicia from Malaysia. Thank you.
Itiel Turado Valle.
Hi, my name is Itiel. I am from Spain.
Vivian Dan Hartman.
I'm Vivian from China.
Na Ro So.
Hi, I'm Naroso from Cambodia.
Chana Hun.
I'm Chana Hun from Cambodia.
Nan Te Tu Do.
Hi, my name is Ngon Thị Thu Đốn from Vietnam.
Bolanli Agnes Ulubudan.
I'm Bolanle Agnes Olubogun from Nigeria.
Philip Ayudije Ulubudan.
Hi, I'm Philip Olubodan from Nigeria.
Abdullah Hassan Al Yamani.
I am Abdullah from Sudan.
Edith Joki Mawinki.
Hi, my name is Edith Mwangi from Kenya.
D. Ok Tong.
Hi, my name is Ding Ok Thong. I'm from Vietnam.
Michelle Win Win.
Hi, my name is Michelle from Vietnam.
Halima Najee Watan.
Hello, my name is Halima Matan. I'm from Pakistan.
Yanan Duan.
My name is Yanan Duan. I'm from China.
Divabrata Patra.
Hello everybody, I am Debabrata Patra from India.
Hani Faisal Abdul Jalil Al Rashid.
Yes, my name is Hani Al Rashid from Iraq.
Mona Hashim Muhammad Al Haidari.
My name is Mona from Iraq.
Jabriel Faisal Al Rashid.
Hi, my name is Jabriya Rashid. I'm from Iraq.
Caroline Wamboy Rohio.
Hi, my name is Caroline Wamboy Rohio from Kenya.
Mai Yan Lee.
Hi, my name is Mayan Lee from Vietnam. Thank you.
Chun Kong Nas.
Hi, my name is Chun Kong. I'm from China.
Muhammad Ali Sabir Ali.
My name is Muhammad Ali. I am from Sudan.
Lucy T. Win.
Hi, my name is Lucy. I come from Vietnam.
Erinma Ote.
My name is Erin Mote from Nigeria.
Hassan Alpan Inan.
Hi, my name is Hassan. I'm from Turkey.
Shin Yu.
Hi, my name is Shin Wu. I'm from China.
Kajuri Patra.
Hi, I'm Kajori Patra from India.
Karen Phyllis Smith.
Hi, I'm Karen Smith. I'm originally from New Zealand.
Suleiman Solat.
Hi, my name is Suleiman Solat. I'm from Turkey.
Mojgan Habibullah.
Hi, I'm Mojgan Habibullah from Afghanistan.
Natalie Wynn.
Hello, I'm Natalie Nguyen and I'm from Vietnam.
Dominic Gerard, Mutasim Muhammad Suleiman.
I'm Mutasim Muhammad Suleiman. I'm from Sudan.
Dominic Gerard Arulasani.
Close enough. I'm Dominic from Malaysia.
If it pleases the court, I move that you administer the oath, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. I hereby grant the motion of the government, and I have just a few words to the candidates before we administer the oath. You are about to take the oath of allegiance to the United States of America. Your allegiance to your country should be regarded as a sacred trust. Citizenship in these United States frees you to pursue the life, liberty, and pursuit of happiness referenced in the Declaration of Independence. Citizenship in these United States enables you to express yourself freely without fear of adverse actions. I trust that you will not take the aforementioned liberties for granted. Your citizenship in this country is irrevocable. No one can or will ever take this precious freedom away from you. You will be protected by the sacred documents that protect us all, the Declaration of Independence and the United States Constitution. Freedom and citizenship are costly endeavors, but well worth the sacrifices that each one of you have made to be here today. Some of you have made sacrifices similar to those of many of our founding fathers. You are all to be commended. The fruits of your labor will soon manifest themselves. You are about to be admitted as a citizen of the United States of America with all the rights and privileges shared by native-born Americans. The privilege of citizenship brings precious opportunities. The privilege of citizenship comes with no guarantees, only the promises of liberty and justice for all. Now, Ms. Reeds, will you please administer the oath of allegiance to the candidates for citizenship?
Will the candidates for citizenship please rise, raise your right hand, and repeat after me? I hereby declare on oath that I absolutely and entirely renounce and abjure all allegiance and fidelity to any foreign prince, potentate, state or sovereignty, of whom or which I have heretofore been a subject or citizen, that I will support and defend the Constitution and laws of the United States of America against all enemies, foreign and domestic, that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same, that I will bear arms on behalf of the United States when required by the law, that I will perform non-combatant service in the armed forces of the United States when required by the law, that I will perform work of national importance under civilian direction when required by the law, that I take this obligation freely without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion, so help me God.
Fellow Americans, congratulations and welcome home. Now, will everyone please stand as Ms. Reeds leads us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please remain standing. Sorry, as the courthouse singers come forward to sing the national anthem.
Of course. We sing much better when you sing with us. Here's your note.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright Take us that star-spangled banner yet wave, o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Alright, we have some thank yous to our speaker, Mr. James Hackey, to the courthouse singers, to Assistant United States Attorney Naman Wadawala, to the League of Women Voters who are outside the courtroom to register our new citizens to vote, to Sue Circus with the 8th Circuit Library for preparing the bookmarks that each new citizen received. And a special thanks to Kimberly Reese, Deputy Clerk of the United States Bankruptcy Court, for serving as our court reporter and assisting with the ceremony today, and to the Bankruptcy Clerk's Office for their hard work in arranging this wonderful ceremony today, especially Deputy Clerks Jed Bain, Linda Crum, Tanya Potter, and Susan Ryan. All right, now Ms. Reese, you will instruct us in what we need to do next, please.
Please be sure to take all of your paperwork. Friends and family can come into the well when the new citizen receives their certificate. You can meet the judge and you can have pictures taken. Once you have your certificate, you are free to leave, and then the League of Women Voters will be outside to help the new citizens register to vote.